everybody, Loader for Life here, bringing you guys a brand new TCO duel. This time around, it is one against a subscriber of mine, actually. And this guy, he decided to go and make a little troll deck to, well, just troll me. He calls his deck Surprise for a Low Tier. I think it would be better for, what kind of name? What was the name that I was originally going to, yeah, Low Tier, like, god dang it, Low Tier Spite, something like that. Because this deck, let me look at it. So he's got Prince Medinu, Champion of the Garden here. Ursus. Eterio. Okay, so two cards I really like. A card I hate. And then wait till you guys see his front row, okay? So this deck that he made it entirely just to spite me. And it is hilarious. And this duel is actually pretty funny too. Because we're both shocked by the results. So I will say this, I haven't actually gone through with making improvements, but I do intend to make some improvements to this deck. But this is my Kha'rall deck. It's an idea that I've had for a while now. Just a pure Kha'rall deck. And he's just saying, hey, after watching all those videos, he came up with the idea for this deck, and to really kind of just mess with me. So as you can see, this is Kha'rall's and stuff, and there we go. And yeah, just me trying to get Medinu and Ursus. Consider this a tribute. Freaking Yagus in the front. Two spookers, one original, and we're just talking and going. So I basically like, yeah, you just won the internet. So he's got my least favorite card ever since, you know, that big opening. He's got my second least favorite card at this point. All just kind of blocking, well, the Ursus and the Medinu, you know, just, you know, serving as blocks, you know, making sure I can't get them. That's his whole idea with this deck, just simply to kind of mess with me. So basically he's just saying, he hopes that I get the Medinu and the Ursus, and thank you, dude. I hope I do too. I don't know when I'm going to be able to start buying packs again. Or we said the structure deck. Structure deck probably going to be a lot more likely than Turn of the Tide, because there's like no Turn of the Tide left on the internet, and it's driving me nuts. And then Ursus is his favorite creature. Point us out on my channel. Okay. And he's just like, yeah, want me to go and play my better deck? And I was like, nah, let's do this. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm just like, I don't know. You never know. At least, yeah, everybody's gonna get to see me a troll. So, yeah, we're just kind of finishing up the SL stuff. And, oh god, Overworlders. He's got those wonderful trolling music. I think he rolled higher than me for the pick. So he's going to get the first attack. And it's Boldle's Armory, Arsenal. That doesn't really help out anybody other at this point. He has his Yakus attack my Roldoy, which is pretty smart on his end, because, yeah. Okay, I guess he's having regular Yakus. Okay. So, yeah, I thought he would have Yakus Spooker, but oh well. So I believe he gets initiative. Oh yeah, that's right. Yakus' stats aren't on here, so we had to go by the wiki stats, which is where I guess. Yeah, it's kind of weird how TCO doesn't have the wiki stat. I mean, like the actual DOP and ZOH stats. And I'm just like, I don't. And I'm like, his average stats are like 20, and average is at 55 energy. And so yeah. Yeah. And yeah, my Roldoy is pretty much smarter. So I just go ahead and use the Loser Doom, knocking 20 off of him. And he uses Rhyme of the Reckless to deal 20 to me as well, which is kind of obnoxious. I swear I hate Rhyme of the Recklessness, or Rhyme of the Reckless, whatever it's called. It's very, very annoying. So yeah, he's got some pretty decent attacks in there. I think there's some attacks that he can't use sometimes. I can't remember. Like, I really feel like he could have gone with some better attacks, honestly. Same thing for me, to be completely honest. I need better zero drops. I should probably swap out Cemetery Slam and stuff like that for water attacks. Just the issue with like the zero drop attacks, like Sweet Slide and crap, I forgot what the other one is. Crap, what is it? I see the picture of it in my head. It's like, oh yeah, Geyser. No, not Geyser Gush. Maybe it is Geyser Gush. No. I don't know. There's some other 0-drop water attack that does, like, no damage if your opposing creature has music counter. So, yeah, I should probably put those in here. We're both kind of just doing a bit of damage to each other. And he's going to do a total of 15. I believe if the wording on Entropy Modulator is right, it makes it so that the attack does 15, not that it gains 15. I might be wrong about that, but I would double check that. Because that just, it's that, the wording on it just sounds right. So, yeah, he took down a Kha'rall with Yakis. He's like, yeah, I have a chance. Yeah, this game is weird. Let's just leave it at that. So, I think he's moving Ursus up front. Kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, he put Ursus in the back because Yakis is supposed to serve as a wall to prevent me from getting Ursus and Mudinu, which is hilarious. So yeah, and he's like, Ursus is my only good fighter. I'm like, no, he's not. Here's a sad thing. I keep forgetting Riverland's effect during this. The funny thing is that Ursus is 5 points smarter than Victarzu. So I use Rioja's effect to swap out Victarzu's battle gear with McBannon so that Victarzu has the Earth Shard. So hey, he has Earth. And I was just like, oh crap, Zerium armor, really now? So yay, Zerium armor. That card's annoying. He's going to use Carnywin for 20, which is always fun. And yeah, by the way, if you didn't notice, Victarzu had freaking 95 HP, which is crazy. It's like, how did that happen? Earthproof and the bonus 25, so 50 energy from his own effect and, well, totaling from the shard and everything. So that's 50 plus his base 45 equals 95. Simple math. I just go ahead and use Aqua Recoil to heal him. I have Liquescent Swirl, but I don't want to use it just yet because it's still early in the fight, and that would really screw me over a bit, getting rid of my water so early. I drew a Kha'rall Crush, which is really awesome. Really good attack card for this deck. Doing 20 damage. Healing, it should have healed me by 5 because of Riverlands, but hey, whatever. it could have helped out in the long run, honestly. I keep forgetting about it, though, throughout this entire duel, so that should have been... so I should be at 55 right now. He's getting all his good attacks. I'm getting all my crappy attacks, and it's driving me nuts. I should really just swap out Muse's Edge, honestly, as well. I love that attack just for the sake of the bonus stats and everything, but it's just not very great in my experience lately. I go ahead, I could draw Coral Balls. This card is really good. This 15, that I should have gained another 5 energy, so I should be at 45? Yeah, I should be at 45 if I'm doing my math right. And of course my Rioja now has 2 counters on her. And yeah, I instantly removed too many. And I drew another Coral Balls. That's another 15. I should be at bonus 15. I should be at 40 if I'm doing my math right. If I'm doing my math right. No, yeah, I should be. Yeah, because that'd be bonus 15 energy. So yeah, I should be at like, well, now 30, I guess. And I drew Super Cold Rain. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be able to finish him off. Melody of Mirrored Actions, destroying his Serum Armor. He negates it. That's always fun. I believe he negates it. Yeah. I kept forgetting. And I go ahead and use the counter, and he's just like, okay, I'm gonna use another one. I don't know if he could have because of the chain link and stuff, but hey, whatever. But he said, yeah, he goes ahead and negates my Melody, which means my Super Cold Rain is not going to do as much damage as it really should. Yeah, and really, honestly, Victar should have been at 30 because the 15 bonus energy, but hey, whatever. I actually, the reason why I went with 20 is because I wasn't sure how many times I had gained energy. I go to use Super Cold Rain. Apparently, this means that while he only takes 20, I take the full damage. I'm not entirely sure on that. Yeah, I should have only taken 20, but whatever. But it still killed Victor regardless. But hey, I got rid of the rest of his music counters, which is good. He's like, this is going better. So, yeah, this is really obnoxious at this point. And yeah, I'm really kind of regretting having the, god dang it, where is it? Title crest on Boehm. I mean, yes, it's nice, but however, really honestly, you tend to go through your musics because you're constantly switching out the battle gears and stuff with Ryoha. So, yeah, I really should go with a different crest, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I put Boehm at 55 because I believe mine has 55, and he's like, oh yeah, that's not on there, and I'm like, fine, whatever. Because I do have a Boehm, and I think he has 55. I can't remember right off the top of my head right now. And he hits me with a marksman. That thing is so annoying. Hey, Reef Quake, that's a nice attack. But I know I'm gonna lose this, so I go ahead and just use the Quest and Swirl and get some counters on my Ryoha, which is really nice. And yeah, I'm just like running out of my water attacks, and it's driving me nuts. And of course I draw a water attack right after that. And I go ahead and use Reef Quake. I figure I really honestly should not have used that. I should have just used Earth Shape. I figured I should save that for my other guys, which I think is actually probably better in the long run now I think about it. And he uses that card, Trampoline Tackle, killing my dude. My poor Boehm. The main thing is I can't kill Ursus. That is the main thing, and it's driving me nuts. I also keep forgetting about Defender on Ikubra and McBannon. Granted, though, that isn't really that helpful at the moment because they probably wouldn't stand much of a chance against Ursus anyways. So I go ahead and have Ikubra. I think I have Ikubra attack. No, McBannon attack Yakus. And I'm regular rock Yakus, so yay. I'm like really wanting to kill one of these creatures. It's driving me nuts. I can't even beat one of them. He uses Fine Snare. I believe that does 10. Yeah, it's base 10. Putting me at 50. Deluge of Doom for 20, which is really cool. Of course, Ryoha gets another music counter, which is always nice. Of course, he gets Primal Smash, a card I don't have, sadly. I really want one. I have no idea how to get it. I don't know if it came in the structure deck or if it's in the actual set, but whatever. I go ahead and use Cemetery Slam for 5. I think, yeah, 5. Trying to get him within killing range of a Crescent Swirl or something else. He hits me for 10. Yeah, this is not going well if you can't tell. For me, at least. Riptide for 10, which is really cool. Actually drawing my water attacks. Yay! Carney win. Yay, for 20 damage. That's annoying. Kha'rall Crush. That should do 20. Yep, 20. Killing his Yakus, and I'm just like, yay, finally. This is not going well. I really want to find room for Barakaton in this deck, but it's kind of hard. And here's something that screws me over. Carnival of Confusion. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here. Because Carnival of Confusion is a card you don't see very often, and it is hilarious. So basically what Carnival of Confusion does is Initiative is Speed. When Carnival of Confusion becomes the active location, creatures with lose all elemental types. If a creature lost fire, it gains water. If a creature lost air, it gains earth. If a creature lost earth, it gains fire. And if a creature lost water, it gains air. Attacks would steal elemental damage, deal an additional 5 damage. Now, this is actually a really, really cool location, especially for decks that focus on having as many elements as possible because you don't lose that much. But granted, if you're like me and you're playing, oh hey, like basically pure water because of you know, freaking Marillions, yeah, you get air, and none of your attacks do air unless you're playing Makadin and you've planned for having air every now and then. So yeah, not good. It's me with an Earth Pulse. I literally cannot do any damage at this point, pretty much. Even with like anything, so I'm just like not sure what to do. Earth Shape to gain air. I mean Earth, not air. Yeah. Oh god, this duel just does not go well at all for me. Oh god. Waiting on this to finish. Sometime today. Yeah. Takes a while. Sadly. And he just likes to take forever doing it. I don't know. I don't even think it's that much different than doing it the other way. And there we go. Of course, he's got some pretty powerful attacks there. Hits me for 20 with Primal Smash. Yeah, there we go. Putting me at 15, just fun, you know, fun! And then, I wasn't paying attention. I thought his attack deck wasn't empty. I'm an idiot, so ignore that. 20 damage with Brief Quake is really nice. He's going to hit me for 10 with Meditative Leap. And yeah, I'm just like, I'm not going to probably finish. This battle is just crazy. Carnival of Confusion. I hate that location so much. Now I gotta wait another like 3 minutes for this to get done. Yeah, I don't know if like my way's faster or his way's faster. I don't think it's that different. And okay, there we go. I thought it like crashed for a second there or something. I was like, what? There we go. Whew. And then he's just like, oh yeah, if I somehow win, but you know, I'm gonna say it now. He does. If you can't tell, I'm having a tough time coming back from this. It's like you're gonna have nightmares of Yakus, and I'm just like, nah. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what I said here. Oh yeah. Yeah, and he was talking about how he built this deck after seeing the 144 pack opening. Yeah, and he was like, yeah, this deck's pretty much just here to spite you. Oh god. And of course I didn't draw a damaging attack, which, yay, is always fun. It's my go. Doors of the Deep Mines, yay, 10 extra energy. So McMahon should be at 70 energy if I'm doing my math right. And he's like, what about Destructizuka? And I'm like, but yeah, Destructizuka doesn't give it permanently. And yeah, I'm like, no, it has to like specifically say that, yeah, that bonus is permanently. So yeah, I attack Yakus. I figure I might as well try and attack his weaker guys. Of course, he hits me for 10 first, I think. Yeah, 0 because Fast Warp, he doesn't have enough power. Hit him with 10 for good old Riptide. Hitting me with a traditionalist charge for 10. Sorry if I yawn a lot, guys. I have had a long day. I am really tired. Reef Quake for 15. Pretty decent amount of damage. And he just asked me a random question about, oh, who's stronger, Chromax or Ursus? And I'm like, well, Chromax has a really good effect, pretty high energy and stats. But if you look at Ursus, he has better energy, better overall stats, but no effect. So it's a really tough call as to who is better. But on the other side, Chromax does have two stat lines. I mean, not stat lines, elements. So, yeah, it's a really tough call, honestly. And I'm like, yay, I'm going to kill a Yagus. You know, because Yagus is totally a thing I should worry about. I think, yeah, I hit him with the Question Swirl, finishing off Yagus. Honestly, in hindsight, I really probably should have attacked Ursus, because I was actually drawing my damaging attacks, and yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I remember, I had a plan. I can't remember how this goes, though. So let's see here. Beginning of combat, each engaged creature. Okay, so he's going to get a music counter for each engaged creature, overall creature. And then I was like, yeah, McBannon has somehow more power. And yeah, I let him commence the battle. I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I use 6 to cast Unheard Melody. For those who don't know, this is arguably one of the best musics in the game. You destroy target creature with no music counters. It is indeed a Morellian music. So I'm like, yeah, I can make a comeback now. The Shardcrafter's Workshop. This is a really good location for Kha'rall decks. Eco creatures with shards shards gain eco creature deals an additional 5 attack damage, which is really, really nice. Then yeah, he ended his turn with Yakus going back, I think. And then I believe it's Eterio who attacked McBannon. He does 20. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, Medino. It gives Eterio a surprise. I forgot about that. I'm just gonna go ahead and use Earth Shape to give McBannon Earth. I'm like, yeah, I can follow that up with a Delirious of Doom, deal 20 damage, and really be on my way for doing a lot of damage to this guy. And trying to make a comeback. And then I go ahead and use good old Delirious of Doom. That should do 25 damage thanks to the... Yeah. 25 due to the location. He's got Rancorous Projection, which... yeah, that does way too much damage. And I'm just like, oh god, can I get something good? And I draw another Coral Balls, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to try and survive a turn until my next attack. And I'm like, okay, 5 damage. That's going to heal me by 5. So then next turn I can do 15 with a Coral Ball and finish him off. But no, he gets an Earth Pulse doing exactly 15, killing my McBannon. And I'm just like, well, crap. Because my plan failed. I was like, yeah, I can heal him to survive for another attack. Most of his attacks do like 10 damage. And then, yeah, make a comeback. And nope, that did not go over well. He was just asking about how this works since no battles will be initiated. So basically, for those who don't know, whenever this happens, okay, if there are no battles that happen for like 3 turns, then a showdown happens, and we both pick a creature, and a battle commences. That's basically how that works. If you can't conduct a battle, which I haven't had happen since, oh god, like the old days of Chaotic. He's just moving Yakas up to Rioja slowly. And it's my go, and I'm like, yeah, I can do this. Rioja's not terrible at battling. Hopefully. Rioja, let's see here, Crowmorph Barricades. Oh yeah, more stuff with Defender. Oh god, that was a big yawn. And yeah, to start Dozuka for, yay, lots of damage. That's fun. Gonna hit him with the Kha'rall balls, doing 5 damage. Woohoo! 5 damage! Oh god. And he has marksman's preparation. That card is just not cool. Granted, he adds a 2-card combo, but you only need 2 copies of it. And yeah, that's game. And yeah, he beat me with with that deck. And he's like, I'm never gonna use this again. Oh god, that was just such a stupid fun duel and obnoxious, and it was annoying, and it was made purely to spite me. So yeah, that was a thing. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great day. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. See you all later. Peace out and goodbye.